Good afternoon, sir. My topic is all about sanitation, page 141 up to 146. But before we proceed, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Niño Cadosale, 3 Delta. So, sanitation. Sanitation refers to the maintenance of healthy and hygienic conditions that is free from disease-causing organisms. What appears to be clean may not always be sanitary. Clean means free from visible soil or dirt, while sanitary means free from disease-causing organisms and other harmful contaminants, which are often not visible to the eyes. Prevention of bacterial contamination and disease. A house or building that is not properly maintained in terms of proper housekeeping creates conditions for microorganisms, bacteria, and pests to multiply rapidly. When this happens, occupants become susceptible to various forms of illness and disease like H fever, typhoid fever, malaria, and other fatal elements. So since my topic is very sabotable man pod, so I'll just read this and give a brief explanation about this. So bacteria breeds in unsanitary, moist, and slightly acidic environment like dirty surroundings, mga hugaw nga palibot, wet, basa, undisposed and uncovered garbage, mga basurahan nga walay takob, o mga wala gilabay, mga napundura, stagnant and dirty water, crowded places like storerooms that are dirty, undisposed, uncovered leftover foods, dirty and unsanitized containers, pans, and utensils. To prevent the entry of proliferation of bacteria in a house or building, unsanitary conditions must be eliminated with the following measures. So, to prevent the dirty and proliferation of bacteria in the house or building, unsanitary conditions must be eliminated with the following measures. Keeping all parts of the house clean and free of dirt. So, all the corners of the house or building must be clean. Dapat so, limpyuhon jud kayo. Especially sa kanang under the fixtures or baseboards or even the furnitures or in the ceiling, stockroom, inside the cabinets and drawers. Also the bathrooms, kitchen, grounds, plunges, and bedrooms. Number 2, stagnant water in cans, pails, and drums. It should always be disposed if not covered so it does not become a breeding place for mosquitoes. So dapat kanang mga containers na ay tubig nga gihipos para gamiton sunod dapat tabunan para dili siya mahimong breeding places sa mosquitoes. Dili siya puy-an. Moist foods and food leftovers must be wrapped in plastic before they are thrown into the garbage cans. So dapat ang mga basura or mga leftover foods dapat nakaputos na siya sa mga garbage bag before throwing it on the trash can. Number 4, since bacteria thrive in a moist media, wet garbage must be contained in garbage cans that are underlined with plastic to be tied and then disposed of immediately. Also dapat ang garbage, ang empty garbage or trash can dapat naa siya kanang garbage bag kanang itom o color para easy ra ang paghigot, ang paglabay ng basura, and also bacteria dili siya mo daghan since wet man ang mga basura kasagaran. 5, storerooms and closets must not be crowded and should be cleaned and fumigated from time to time. Unnecessary and unutilized materials only serve as obstructions and must therefore be eliminated. Number 6, all critical areas for public use like sinks and washrooms should always be sanitized with sanitizing detergents to kill existing bacteria. So example kaning kuan mula gito kaning sinks kanang banggira or ang kitchen dapat sanitize yun siya with sanitizing detergents to kill the existing bacteria or germs mga na. 7 items for public consumption like glasses, cutleries, eating utensils, towels, bed sheets, etc. should not just be washed with soap and water, but must also be sanitized with the use of sanitizing detergents. This will also protect users from viruses coming from infected consumers. Number 8, personal items, glasses, linen, cutleries used by sick people should be segregated. Dapat ilahi na siya sa nakabutang na siya sa different containers or sa panambutanganan diha. Dapat segregate yun na siya kay para dili siya para lessen or to avoid the kanang matakdan yan matakdan ang uban consumers or users ana nga utensil. Number 9, use protective devices as protection against contaminating during cleaning, especially when cleaning the restrooms. Always be mindful or dapat you should always wear a kanang hand gloves when cleaning or sanitizing. And also face mask is advisable when when cleaning the comfort rooms to avoid kanang inhaling chemicals, hazardous chemicals. Number 10, all entrances and windows must be covered with a protective screen to prevent the entry of insects. Dapat all windows, entrances dapat naka-covered siya with screen to prevent the entry of insects like mosquitoes or other harmful mosquitoes or harmful insects Number 11, automatic locks may be restored so that windows and doors are always closed and pests cannot just get into the building. Number 12, protect the food from insects by covering them or by placing them inside refrigerators when they are not being consumed. Dapat foods that are not being consumed dapat covered siya, like unsay nga tawagan ng pang-cover gani sa pagkaon para dili siya masundan og any insects. And you could also put the food, if not being consumed, put in the refrigerator. And number 13, perishable foods should not be stored in an appropriate temperature to prevent spoilage. Dapat na siya specific or appropriate temperature when placing the food in the refrigerator. Number 14, all utensils, containers, and equipment used for cooking and serving must be washed and if possible, sanitized immediately after use. So, dapat all cooking utensils or containers or equipments should be sanitized immediately after use. The food residues in them can be breeding places of bacteria and insects. Number 15, avoid with bare hands use serving spoon. So and eating or serving foods, dili ka dapat magkinamot, dapat you have to use serving spoon. Sick people must not be allowed to serve or cook foods. Mga nay sakit nga tao, dili sila allowed na muluto or mo-serve foods para dili makatakod sa lain. Utensils used for tasting must be set aside immediately. So sabot pa dapat ang utensil nga gigamit for tasting is only for tasting, not also for serving. Dapat lahi ang pag-serve or lahi ang pang-serve, lahi pud ang pang-tilaw. Number 16, patch up all holes in every part of the house, especially in corners and ceilings, since they become an entry point of hiding place of insects. O dapat all holes in every part of the house must be covered or dapat tapakan, dapat naka-patch up to avoid the entry of any kind of hazardous insects. Garbage and refuse management. Garbage containers. Number 1, garbage and refuse must be kept in containers that are durable, dapat ligon, easily cleanable, dapat dali ra siya malimpyuhan if necessary, insect proof, dapat dili siya dali-dali masudlan or dili jud siya masudlan og insect. Rodent proof, dapat dili siya madutlan sa ngipon sa mga ilaga or dili siya masudlan og ilaga. Unable to leak, dapat wala siya tubod. Unable to absorb liquids. Number 2, plastic bags and wet strand paper. Paper bags shall be used to line garbage containers so that the moisture, molds, and fungi will not stick in the corners and surfaces. It will also be easier to dispose garbage and plastic. Number 3, cover all garbage containers used in food preparation and utensil washing. Number 4, garbage containers, especially those used by food establishment, must be easy to clean. Provide with tight fitting lids, doors, or covers. Kept covered when not in actual use. Number 5, keep drain plugs in place at all times except when doing a cleaning job. 6, provide enough containers to hold all the garbage and refuse that have accumulated. Dapat you should have to provide enough garbage or containers para easy na lang ang paglabay or pag-refuse sa mga waste or garbage nga natigom. 7, clean containers frequently to prevent insect and rodent attraction. Clean thoroughly on the inside and outside. Dapat limpihan og ayo ang containers para to avoid the attraction of any kinds of insects, especially the rodents or ang mga ilaga. Clean thoroughly on the inside and outside. Number 8, provide suitable facilities for washing of containers. Have hot water and detergent or steam. Number 9, liquid waste derived from cleaning activities should be disposed of as sewage. So, every time na cleaning session or cleaning activities, dapat the liquid waste must be thrown or dapat adto siya padung sa kanang ganing kanang murag kanal or basta kay dapat kanang ilawom sa yuta dito na siya padung ang kanang liquid waste. Garbage storage. Number 1, store garbage and refuse in a way that insects and rodents cannot get into them. Keep them covered. So when storing garbage and refuse garbage, so dapat it should always be covered. Dapat and dapat every time maglabay kag basura, the garbage or the trash can should always be covered to avoid the attraction of insects or the rodents or kanang mailaga. Dapat dili siya makasud. Number 2, do not store unprotected plastic bags, wet strand paper bags, or garbage outside the building. So that ends my topic. Thank you.